I understand that I look like a hot mess at the minute. I'm going to try and do this video without crying every 2 seconds. And it's a video that I never thought in a million years that I would ever have to do. The relationship that I was in has broken down quite suddenly. I won't go into the details because it's a huge, big, complicated mess. But it has broken down, it has ended, so I'm no longer in the relationship I was in for the past just over 3 years. This has huge knock-on effects to other parts of my life because I met my boyfriend not long after I moved to this area. I didn't know anybody and I'd been single for a bit, so I did online dating. We met, we clicked straight away and we've been together ever since. Because I'm not very social, there's also not a lot in this area that's social, and then because of the pandemic as well, I never really got to know anybody else in the area, so my whole support system is quite based around my now ex-boyfriend. And because of all the difficulties I'm having with the property that I'm living in, I don't really have a choice but to move back to Yorkshire where I'm from. And obviously that is a lot of upheaval and it is just a lot for me to deal with right now. And I'm obviously not coping massively well with it. It is a lot of change all of a sudden quite quickly and I need time to get my head around it. Now luckily last week I did film 4 videos in total. One that went out last week and 3 extra videos. So I'm using this video as this week's, and then those 3 I will schedule for the next 3 weeks to give myself a bit of a break. However, I may not come back after that. I haven't made up my mind yet. I may not come back at all. If I make the decision to not come back at all, I will put out a video. And that's why I'm doing this video now, so that anybody that follows me has kind of like 3 weeks to see it, rather than me just putting out a video and trashing the whole channel. Because I've been doing this channel for over 2 years now. I've put a lot of effort into it, I feel. I've put a lot of emotion into it. I've tried to be as honest as I can about my life as an autistic adult and how things affect me. I've tried to talk about different issues surrounding autism, and I've tried to put my points across as eloquent as I can as an autistic person, because communication is obviously not one of my strong points. I've hit that stage where the kind of like shock has gone and the emotions have kicked in, so I've been crying a lot. Luckily I have diazepam. This is a situation where I need to take some diazepam, so I've taken 1. It kind of helps numb emotions for me, so I don't feel anything, and I kind of need that at the minute because I kind of need to function, to start getting things done that I need to get done. I keep swinging between hitting the ground running and like sorting through things that are in the house that might need throwing away or that I can last without for a few months and buy new ones when I get a new place. I've been doing that and then just feeling complete like I don't want to do anything, I don't want to move. Time is dragging. I only had 2 hours sleep last night because of everything. So I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning and it is now 4:45 in the afternoon, and I feel like I've lived about 3 days in the past 12 hours. So I thought I'd update you all on what's happening in my life. It is not obviously a pleasant update, but I'm trying to look at it logically, that I will get through it. I've been through breakups before and I survived, and I ended up meeting somebody else, and you know, I don't know what the future holds. My plan is to obviously stay single for quite some time. I'm going to have months of like trying to look for a new property in a completely different area, and I don't drive, so that if I need to go do viewings I need to go for a whole day and go on the trains, and it's a lot. And obviously being an autistic person, I don't cope with change very well, so a sudden drastic change like this has also thrown me off kilter, and I just keep swinging through all sorts of different emotions. I'm hoping that because I didn't sleep last night that I will be so exhausted tonight that I will just fall asleep. I have this weird comfort thing at the moment of finding comfort in sleeping on the sofa. I don't know why that makes me feel comfortable at the minute or gives me some kind of comfort, but it does. Whenever I have chance and whenever my brain feels like it, I'm going to try and just think myself into working on the podcast that I want to do. See if I can try and turn the negative energy I'm feeling into something positive and do that. But I'm just in that stage where you get like a stupid realisation moment that then makes you want to cry again. Can't even think about the cats that I look after outside, can't even think about what's going to happen to them, even though they've got houses, but they hang around so much they're not going to know what's happened. And stupid little things keep making me angry as well. Like, there are so many different holidays I wanted to go on and I'm now not going to be able to go on because I've got nobody to go with. And it may sound stupid, but little things like this keep popping into my head and like making me feel angry or making me feel upset. So I won't be doing like a monthly update video. I'll just leave this one as kind of like the update video. Obviously there's been other things that have been happening, but I just don't have the energy to talk about anything else right now. I don't think I have the emotional capacity to talk about anything else right now. And everything that's gone on with the relationship breakdown, I've talked about so much with other people and with my ex-boyfriend that I just don't have it in me to talk about the details of it anymore. And it's not something that I particularly want to talk about publicly anyway. It's quite complicated, it's quite intense. The only thing I will say about it is it's not a choice I took lightly. It is a choice I was forced to take because of somebody else's actions, and that makes me angry as well. I don't know whether that's just the loss of control because it was completely out of my control and that I've been forced into the decision. But that makes me kind of angry as well. Hopefully this diazepam will kick in soon and I can feel a little bit numb. And if I do, whenever my emotions feel numb from taking diazepam, I do actually start to feel quite proactive. So I'm hoping that it does that for me and then I can get a load of stuff done, and then the next thing I know it'll be time to go to bed and I'll have a good night's sleep and wake up feeling somewhat better. We have decided to stay friends, there is that. We have seen each other just about every day since we got together, so it is quite a sudden and drastic change for both of us. So to completely cut each other out of our lives is a little bit too much of a change that we want to take right now. So at the very least, while I'm in the area, we kind of have each other to talk to and fall back on emotionally. But even though I kind of have a plan of obviously what I need to do and where I need to move to and stuff like that, it's still a lot of up in the air and unknown at the minute because I don't know how long that process is going to take. It could be very quick and it could be a couple of months, it could be very slow and it could be some point next year. I won't really know, and I've still got everything else going on, so I've still got all my health stuff. I still have the battle with the house as well. So none of that has gone away just because of this. It's just something extra added on that I just really already didn't have the emotional capacity to deal with. I don't know if the diazepam is kicking in and because I'm tired. I do keep zoning out a lot. There will be lots of editing on this video of me zoning out. So I guess I'll leave it at that. Like I say, I'll use the 3 videos that I've already filmed and uploaded for the next 3 weeks. That'll give me at least one thing that I don't have to concentrate on for 3 weeks. Hopefully I will have more answers by then about what's going on, and hopefully I'll be in a bit of a better place by then. But I'll leave it at that for now, and see you in one of those next videos. Bye for now.